This lesson is on similar polygons. So what are similar polygons? Polygons are similar if their vertices can be paired so that 1, corresponding angles are congruent, and 2, corresponding sides are in proportion. That is, their lengths have the same ratio. One thing you have to remember when you're referring to similar polygons is their corresponding vertices must be listed in the same order. This is the same thing we had when we were talking about congruent triangles, that we had to have the corresponding vertices in the same order. Okay, the same holds true for similar polygons. For example, let's say that we have rectangle CDBA is similar to rectangle YZXW. Notice that we must have the corresponding vertices matching up. So C corresponds to Y, D corresponds to Z, B corresponds to X, and A corresponds to W. You must have them in that order. Also, notice the symbol we use for similarity. It's this one little squiggly line. Remember, with congruence, we had the squiggly line over equals, but here we just have the squiggly line. So now, let's say that side CD is equal to 3 in length, and the corresponding side on the similar rectangle is equal to 6 in length. Then we have something referred to as the scale factor. The scale factor is simply the ratio of the lengths of two corresponding sides. So in this case it would be 3 over 6, or simplified 1 over 2. So that is the scale factor. Now, since we know that these two rectangles are similar, if we knew that side AC was equal to 1, what do you suppose side WY would be equal to? Well, the scale factor says that we take corresponding sides, and whatever that ratio is, that is going to be the scale factor. So if AC is equal to 1, WY is therefore going to have to equal 2, because the scale factor between these two similar polygons is 1 over 2. Now, if we look at these rectangles some more, we could tell you that the smaller rectangle has a perimeter of 8, 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 3. Now, the larger rectangle would have a perimeter of 2 plus 6 plus 2 plus 6, or 16. Well, notice the ratio of the perimeters, 8 over 16, is equal to the same thing as the scale factor. So the scale factor can be either the ratio of two corresponding sides, or it can be the ratio of the perimeters. Both are going to give you exactly the same answer. So to conclude, let me refresh your memories about something. As you recall, when we were talking about congruent figures have the same size and shape. Here we're talking about similar figures. Well, similar figures have the same shape, but not the same size. Remember, corresponding angles are congruent, which means they're going to have the same shape, but the corresponding sides are in proportion. So they're not equal as in congruent figures. In this case, they're in proportion. And lastly, remember the term scale factor refers to the ratio of the lengths of two corresponding sides, and this happens to be equal to the ratio of the perimeters of the two polygons. Now go to page 250 in your textbook. Under the classroom exercises, do problems 5 through 9 and post the answers in the Dropbox. Thank you.